Hi, it's Alan from Crashtest Security. Today I will explain ethical hacking and dive into frequently asked questions about this topic. Also, I'll share with you how to prevent hacking attacks. So let's get started. As technology becomes more relevant for businesses worldwide, the importance of securing business-critical applications and their underlying tech stack continues to gain prominence. With the changing threat landscape, it is often impractical to identify vulnerabilities in real time by simply leveraging automated tools. To help with this, ethical hacking has been steadily gaining popularity because of its effectiveness in simulating real-world attacks and identifying gaps. So what exactly is ethical hacking? Ethical hacking involves a collection of processes where organizations authorize individuals to exploit a system's vulnerabilities to understand their current security posture better. When performing an ethical hack, a security professional or researcher replicates the actions and strategies of a malicious hacker. This helps development and security teams to detect and identify security risks before hackers can exploit them. Ethical hacking, also known as white hat hacking, is a fundamental step for assessing the effectiveness of an organization's security strategy. To separate themselves from malicious hackers, white hat hackers rely on four principal values: keeping the exploits legal by obtaining client approval before conducting the vulnerability assessment, predefining the scope of the attack so that the security assessments stay within the approved legal boundaries, reporting all discovered vulnerabilities, and providing remediation recommendations to the organization administering the system, agreeing to the set terms and conditions regarding respect for data privacy and confidentiality. Ethical hacking aims to mimic the actions of hackers and identify both existing and potential vulnerabilities that may arise in the future. To accomplish this, an ethical hacker undertakes multiple stages of assessment to gain as much in-depth knowledge of the system as possible. Ethical hacking steps are crucial for software development, operations, and cybersecurity professionals as it helps them improve the organization's security posture. By identifying and fixing attack vectors, ethical hackers undertake several phases of hacking to help software teams evade the impacts of a successful black hat hacking attack. Some benefits of implementing an ethical hacking process include: ethical hacks pinpoint system weaknesses and threat vectors that malicious actors may exploit in production. White hat attacks include the use of hacking tools such as fuzzing to destabilize and crash applications, helping them gain deeper insights into security vulnerabilities. Ethical hacks involve probing the network infrastructure and access policies to detect any security gaps. Reports documenting the findings of ethical hacks help organizations protect network ports, implement effective policies, and configure secure firewalls, thereby helping to enforce a robust security posture. By mimicking attackers' techniques to access system and user data, ethical hacks help teams assess the effectiveness of their data security policies. This allows security professionals to change their security constructs to address data security threats originating from within and outside the network. Ethical hackers inform organizations of looming threat vectors and evolving attack techniques, enabling cybersecurity teams to configure safer infrastructure. With this approach, organizations can avoid the consequences of successful attacks, such as loss of reputation, reduced customer trust, and hefty fines due to lack of compliance. There are different types of systems exposed to threat vectors, and each requires its own kind of ethical hacking practices. The most common types of ethical hacking techniques include: ethical hackers exploit human psychology, rather than technical security gaps, to access data and applications with social engineering. They trick legitimate users into submitting their passwords or installing malicious software that grants them access to network machines and services. It is common knowledge that human users are the weakest link for cybersecurity, so ethical hackers carry out social engineering simulations to assess organization-wide understanding of security controls. Web application attacks are commonly exploited because the web app acts as the interface between the clients and the web server. The attackers intercept data transmitted in HTML pages over the HTTP protocol to perform injection and parameter tampering attacks. Ethical hackers test web applications for vulnerabilities that enable attackers to manipulate the application, such as cross-site scripting, cross-site request forgery, insecure configuration, and injection attacks. Wireless networks have been adopted favorably since they offer quick access speeds, require little space, and enable boundless connectivity. Attackers leverage a wide range of tools and techniques to exploit vulnerabilities in these networks to gain unauthorized access. On the other hand, ethical hackers utilize such tools to find and patch any vulnerabilities present in the networks. In system hacking, attackers target servers, personal computers, and other hosts connected to the network. They exploit weaknesses in the machine's operating system to obtain sensitive information or gain unauthorized access to abuse privileges. Ethical hackers simulate system hacks to identify weaknesses in the operating systems and software installed on these machines. Last but not least, you should know how to prevent hacking attacks. The following best practices can be used to help safeguard applications from hacking attacks. Use a solid firewall to secure networks and host machines. Constantly update the OS for the latest security patches and fixes. Use HTTPS for secure client-server communication. Implement organization-wide training on security posture and controls. Use genuine software that receives constant security updates. Use automated scanning tools to detect and fix security gaps. Implement effective intrusion detection systems. Security continues to be a significant concern for technology companies, with over 39% of software executives prioritizing the protection of sensitive data. This concern mainly arises because vulnerabilities are often challenging to detect. Ethical hacking process steps help organizations uncover vulnerabilities and fix them before real-world hackers exploit them. Through a combination of manual and automated tests, ethical hackers provide detailed reports of security threats, the effectiveness of security policies, and remediation guidance for safer applications. It is equally essential to consider continuous scanning for identifying threats. Crashtest Security offers a comprehensive suite of testing tools that help you identify threats within your application. Try Crashtest Security today to discover how it integrates into your development stack for efficient, automated vulnerability scanning. The trial is free. Also, subscribe to the Crashtest Security channel to get more information about the most significant web security threats, their prevention, and how to use the Crashtest Security suite. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.